In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make 600, 900, and even $1,400 commissions over and over again. Okay. You're going to make these commissions because you're reselling digital products, just like me. I resell digital products in the e-learning industry. Okay. And because I resell digital products, I'm able to make 100, 300, 600, and 900, 900, and $1,400 over and over again. And I've had, I've made multiple commissions. Okay. So if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan, and I help everyday men and women make seven figures online without having to work a job. Okay. So I discovered this business over a year ago, and I've made like multiple five figures with this business, thousands of dollars. And all you're doing is reselling digital products. So to be successful with this business, all you got to do is get started. That's the first step. That's the hardest step for people, is just getting started. Okay. You got to get started, and then you got to set up your business. And then once your business is set up, you're ready to go. You can set up your business in like 1 to 2 days. It took me a few hours to set up my business. You don't need tech skills to set it up. I don't have tech skills. Okay. I don't know about coding. I don't know how to build websites. I don't know how to build sales funnels. I know how to edit them a bit, but that's about it. You don't need tech skills. You get your business set up. And then once your business is set up, then all you're doing is following a 2 hour workday. Okay. I follow this 2 hour workday myself. All you have to do every day, post content and go live. Two things. You just got to master posting content and going live. Why do we post content? Why do we go live? To attract customers. Okay. To build our brand, to build our social media following, and to attract customers. You don't need a following. You can start a brand new social media following from scratch. I've done this myself. And all you got to do is post content and go live, and you will naturally grow your following that way. You don't need to do all these little tricks that people talk about, because there's a famous quote by Steve Martin. The quote says, "Be so great they can't ignore you." Okay. When it comes to creating content or doing anything, guys, be so great they can't ignore you. So just get really so good at your content that people just have to, like, they have to follow you. They have to be so good at get so good at your content that people have to buy from you. Okay. That should be your mission in life, because all you got to do is set up this business one time. And then after that, it's all about marketing. It's all about content creation. Okay. Now, would you be willing to post content on social media? Would you be willing to go live on social media if you could make $1,400 or more in a day? Like, would you be willing to do that? Ask yourself that. Like, am I willing to post content? Am I willing to go live every day if I can make $1,400 or more in a day? Yeah, that's why I do it. I've been building this business for over a year. Okay. I've been posting content like pretty much every single day for the past year, over a year. Now, I don't go live necessarily every day because sometimes things happen, but I've been posting content every day, guys. Okay. So it's all about consistency. Like, the reason I've made thousands of dollars with this business so far, multiple five figures, is not because I'm perfect, because I made a lot of mistakes along the way. But because I keep showing up, that's how I've made money. Okay. That's how I make money. You just got to be consistent. Okay. Which is hard for some people. Like, this business isn't hard, guys. It's very simple. You post content every day, you go live, you reply to messages, you reply to comments, you reply to emails, you go through some training. None of this stuff is hard. But like, what's hard for people is just being consistent because of mindset issues. They just don't have like a strong enough why. Like, your why should be so strong. Like, why do I build my business? Because I want to live a life of like limitless freedom. Okay. I just want to be able to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. Okay. And that's a strong why for me. That's a strong enough why for me to get me out of bed every day, because I've had a taste of the good life and I want more of it. Like, I started my business, like, people start their business for different reasons. Like, some people, they just want to, they just want to be more comfortable. They just don't want to deal with financial stress. What's up, Manuela? What's going on? They don't want to deal with financial stress. They just want to be more peaceful. I want that too. I want to be peaceful, and I don't want to deal with financial stress. I want to live comfortably, but beyond that, I want to live like a king. I want to like create the most cool, most amazing experiences for myself. Like, I want to live the luxurious life. I love luxury. I love nice things. I want to drive the fancy cars. I want to stay in the fancy hotels. I want to go on the fancy vacations. I want VIP tickets to concerts that I like to go to. I want to live the VIP life. I like it. It's fun. I want to do that as much as I can until I'm old, where I get to the point where, like, okay, I'm just going to chill now. Right. Like, I want to create as many experiences for me until I'm too old to like be able to do it anymore. Right. Yeah, man. That's how I do things. Yeah. Why not? More the merrier. I'm on like I would go live on 100 different platforms. There's actually a tool that you can use to go live on multiple platforms. Yeah, I use it sometimes. You can go live on like multiple platforms. Why not? That means I can impact more lives. That means I can help more people. That means I can build my business more. Like that's what every business needs. Every business needs exposure. Why do all these companies, all these companies spend millions of dollars on ads every year? Why do they spend millions of dollars on ads every year? Because they want more exposure for their business so they can get more customers. You'd be shocked like how much money people spend on ads. You'd be shocked. Okay. So yeah, you should like I would go live on 1,000 platforms if I could. Yeah. And you should too. It's smart. Gary Vaynerchuk, he creates like 100 pieces of content a day. He says like you should create as much content as possible. Every single like top earner and people that are making money on social media, they'll tell you post as much content as you possibly can. Okay, we got people posting like 100 pieces of content a day. Okay. As if you know anything about what's smart. You don't know what I know. How do you know what I know? You have no idea what I know. But you're just a hater, Nicole. So get some help because you need it. Bye. Sometimes I have to go at these haters because they're just so disrespectful. Not all the time, but sometimes. Straight up hates. But you know what they say? Hurt people hurt people. So if you're a hater and you're attacking people, that just means you're hurt. That means somebody hurt you. And now you're attacking instead of like getting the help that you need and working on yourself. Instead of doing that, you know what people do instead? They attack people. They go after people. Hurt people hurt people. Okay. Healed people help people. See, I can help people, guys, because I've been through a lot of stuff. I've gone through a lot of demons. Like I used to smoke cigarettes every day. I can teach people how to quit smoking. That was something I got over. I used to do all kinds of drugs, got over that, right? I've done a lot of personal development. So my intention when I go out in the world is just to impact lives in a positive way, because healed people help people and hurt people hurt people. So if someone's hating on you, that just means they're hurt. That means, they're a hurt person or they're just sick. Some people are just bad. There's good and bad people, right? That's the nature of the world. I know I'm a great person. I'm not a bad person at all. Like, I don't even like to hurt a fly. That's the kind of person I am. I know that, right? Can you say the same though? Not everybody can. So there's some people who are just bad. I don't care what like anyone says. Like, oh, yeah, everyone's nice. No, some people are just straight up evil. Okay, because that's the nature of the world, guys. There's good and bad. It's like the world of duality. You can't get away from it. You can't get away from good and bad, guys. There's always going to be good and bad in this universe. Just like there's always heat and cold. It's the nature of duality. It's like dualities. So you can't avoid it, right? But what you can do is become a good person yourself, right? Be the change you want to see. So guys, if you want to learn how to make $1,400 in a day, just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, check it out. Go to sevenfiguremonk.com, learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day, reselling digital products that you don't have to create yourself. Okay. Pretty much every side hustle out there, guys, has to do with sales, affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, drop shipping, e-commerce, fulfilled by Amazon. What do they all have in common? They're selling things. Okay. So that should tell you something. If you want to make like legitimate money, like really good money, okay, then you got to sell something, right? And that's just how life works. So if you don't like it, tough cookies. But that's how life works, guys. You got to learn how to sell stuff. Okay. So we sell digital products. That's what I sell. I resell digital products in the e-learning industry, digital programs that I didn't even create myself. I didn't even create these programs, but I'm able to have $1,400 days, $900 days, $600 days, or more. There's no limit to how many sales you can get per day. There's 8 billion people in the world, guys. If you can learn, like we teach you how to attract customers. Now, if you can learn how to attract a customer a day at $1,400, well, you're going to be living nicely, because do the math on that. $1,400 a day, that's $42,000 a month, guys. Okay, that's $511,000 a year. Now, that's something to shoot for. But let's say you don't even hit that target. Let's say you hit half of that. Say you only make 250,000. Hey, there you go. Say you make 100K. Cool. Say you make 50K. Either way, you're winning. You can't lose with this program, guys. You can't lose. The only way you're going to lose is if you don't get started or if you quit. But otherwise, you can't lose, because either you win and you make a lot of money and you live a life of freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. Either that happens or you learn something. So either you win or you learn. The loss, like the worst case scenario, is you learn something new. That's the worst case scenario. If you plug into the training, if you plug into the community, if you go through this stuff, right? Some people buy things and they don't even use it. That's human nature. But if you actually go through it, like, you're guaranteed to learn, right? I can't guarantee you how much money you're going to make because I can't see into the future, but I can guarantee you that you're going to win or you're going to learn. You just got to be consistent. You got to show up every day. So would you be willing to like post content on social media? That's all you got to do with this business, guys. This is literally all I do to build my business. I post content on social media. I go live on social media. I reply to comments and emails if I have any, and then I go through some training inside of our program. I go through training in our program in our community every day. I just go through training, guys. I post content. I go live. I reply to messages, and I go through training. That's all you got to do to build this business. Find me a more simple side hustle than that, because it's pretty simple, guys. It's more simple than any other side hustle I've tried. And I've tried many. I've tried a lot. I did affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing. I tried all these things and I didn't make any money. I didn't have any success, but I made money with this business. I made multiple 5 figures, thousands of dollars, because I said yes to the opportunity that was in front of my face. And I just show up every day. I'm consistent. That's my superpower, guys. If anything, my number one superpower is consistency. Like, I post content every single day. Consistent. I don't stop. Like, I haven't gone a day without posting a piece of content in over a year. Okay. Not one day have I missed posting a piece of content, guys. That's my superpower. Okay. But it's not hard. Choose your hard. Would you rather be overworked and underpaid until the day you die? That's hard. Or would you rather would you rather just learn how to, attract customers by posting content on social media so you can live a life of freedom? Like, choose it. Either way, you're choosing. You're choosing, guys. Like, you're choosing your current situation, because what you're not changing, you're choosing. So if you're broke and your life sucks, but you're not doing anything about it, well, you're choosing that, right? See, I at one point, my company that I was working for this company for 5 years, and then and then one day they sent us an email. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna cut your pay." Everybody, they cut our pay in half, guys. And then my pay got cut, and I was just bitching and moaning and complaining for a while. And then I was like, okay, that's enough of that. Enough complaining. Now I'm going to change it. Now I'm going to figure out how to, make money without working a job. And that's when I discovered this blueprint. I discovered this business in, early 2024, right? And I chose to start this business, and I chose to learn these skills, just like I chose to go live today. So you're making choices every single day. And those choices are going to lead you to your future destination, whether you like it or not, guys. Nobody really tells you this because they don't know. They don't even know. They don't teach this stuff in school, guys. They don't teach you about like choices and stuff. They don't teach you about how to make money. That's for sure. You know what they teach you in school? They teach you how to make other people rich. They teach you how to get a job and make other people rich. That's what they teach you. That's essentially all they teach you. If you break it down, they teach you how to make other people rich. Because if you're working for somebody else, that's what you're doing, whether you like it or not. If you're working for somebody else, you are an employee, and you're building their business, you're building their dreams, and you're making them rich. That's why they love you. That's why they give you like employee of the month, because good job. Keep building my dream, because they love you, right? Sometimes they don't, though. They'll fire you. See, that's the thing. Job security is an illusion. Like, your company can cut your pay, they can reduce your hours at any time, guys. It's a total illusion to think that you have job security. Like, just recently, Amazon laid off like 10,000 people. So where's the job security? Tell me that. How many times have you been fired? How many times has your pay been cut? How many times has your hours been reduced? I've been fired numerous times. I've had my pay cut. I've had my hours reduced. And I didn't realize the problem until I realized the problem. And the problem is the system. It wasn't designed to make you rich. It wasn't designed to make you free. It was designed to enslave you. It was designed to make you overworked and underpaid. It was designed to make you build other people's businesses. That's what the system was designed for. You can trace it back, guys. If you look in history, go back and you'll see why the school system was created. It was created to create workers. Okay. It wasn't created to create thinkers. Workers. That's what the whole system, I know. Some people can't handle this. This is like, they can't deal with the truth. You can't handle the truth. So you dig your head in the sand and pretend it's not happening. Crazy, right? Just go here, guys. 7figuremonk.com. 7figuremonk.com, guys. Learn how to make $1,400 in a day. It's possible. I've had $1,400 days, guys. I've had $900 days, $600 days, $100 days, $300 days. Just because I said yes to a business, this business, I said yes. I didn't say no. If you say no, it's called opportunity cost, guys. There's always a cost. There's a cost of saying yes, and there's a cost of saying no. The cost of saying yes for this business or any business, it's a one-time investment. Okay. 0 monthly fees, one-time investment. That's the cost of saying yes. Now, the cost of saying no, it could be more expensive than the cost of saying yes. Because let's say you say no to this business, but if you would have said yes, you would have went on to make 6 and 7 figures. But instead you said no. So you would have cost yourself 6 and 7 figures. Okay. Let's say there's one version of yourself. That one version of yourself says yes, and that one version goes on to make millions and millions of dollars. And then there's another version of yourself that says no, and that other version of yourself goes on to be overworked and underpaid and die broke. So you got two versions of yourself, the one that says yes and the one that says no. That's just an example of opportunity cost. Like you could use your money to invest in a business, an asset like this, and go on to make thousands of millions. Or you could use that money to invest in a liability. Like instead of investing in a business, you decide to go out to eat every day, spend thousands and thousands of dollars on eating out. But that's not going to make you money because that's a liability. A liability is something that costs you money. An asset is something that has the potential to put more money into your pocket. Try to understand that because they didn't teach us this in school. An asset has the potential to put more money into your pocket. Think about like businesses, real estate, stocks, crypto. These things, all of these things have the potential to put more money in your pocket. Now, liability is the exact opposite. Okay, think about eating out, spending money on luxury items. These are like spending money on unnecessary things that you like, but you might not necessarily need, but you like them. That's called spending your money on liabilities. And I read somewhere like the average person spends like $2,000 to $7,000, guys, a year on unessential things that they don't really need. $2,000 to $7,000 a year, guys. If you use that same $2,000 to $7,000 a year to invest in assets, you'd be rich over time. You would be rich if you chose the right assets, of course. But like people don't do that because people don't realize it. People don't even know it. A lot of people are going to die without even realizing the difference between an asset and a liability. Many people will die without even realizing what the difference is, guys. It's crazy, but it's true. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day. Reselling digital products. Okay. Our top product sells for $1,400 and you don't have to create it. It's crazy. You don't even have to create it, guys. You just got to promote it. You just got to post content and go live promoting your business. Very simple. Like all you got to do is create little talking videos. You can create little 7-second videos with words on the screen. You can take selfies of yourself. I do all of this stuff. I do exactly what I'm talking about. You just take selfies of yourself and then you put words on the screen with the relatable content. That's another piece of content, guys. Okay. Take selfies, create 7-second videos of you doing random things, and then just create little talking videos. Like if you're doing short form videos, just create little talking videos. You're just talking for 30 seconds to a minute. Okay. That's all you got to do, guys. You just keep posting this content every day. You're planting your seeds. You're planting like your digital real estate because your content's is out there working for you 24/7. At any time, someone can find your piece of content. This is how it works, right? You have a $1,400 product. Okay. See, let's say you have a product that sells for $1,400 and you earn 100% profit, just like me. Okay. And then step number 2, you got to automate your business. Okay. So like we give you this pre-built automated system. It's a funnel. So people like, if you go to my website, 7-Figure Monk, it'll take you here. This is called a capture page. So you're building your email list, you're capturing emails, and then people watch your videos and the videos are doing the selling for you. You're not getting on the phone with people. You're not cold messaging people. Okay. The videos, the website, the website and the emails, these 3 things are doing the selling for you. Even the capture page is doing the selling for you. Okay. So then people are going to go to your sales page, your website, and then every time they buy a product from you, you get paid. This is the same model that every business follows, guys, by the way. Every like online business, they follow this. Either they have a sales funnel like this, or they send people just right to their website. It's called e-commerce. You're selling things. Who is e-commerce? Amazon. E-commerce. Okay. I follow the same business model as Amazon. Amazon sells things online. I also sell things online. Same exact business model, guys. They just have more stuff that they sell. I have 5 products. They have thousands. Global business, guys. This is a global business. You can build this business from any part of the world, and you can get customers from any part of the world. And it pays out American dollars. So if you're living outside of America, like we have 57,000 people in our community, and they're living outside of America, and they're getting paid in American dollars. That's such a that's such a that's such a boon for them. That's such a blessing for them. Okay. Because it sucks. Like some of these countries, guys, I don't know if you've ever traveled, but they're so poor. Like they're so poor. Like they can't like they don't get paid anything. Like think of like India and you know South Africa, all these countries, they make nothing. That's why the global salary guys is like $10,000 a year. People make nothing in some places. So the fact that people can build a business that pays them in American dollars, you're changing lives. You're like helping people. See, some companies they promote things that hurt people. Like they promote junk food, hurts people, you know, these toxic things that hurt people, right? Or they hurt animals. Okay. Is that a good karma business? I don't think so. I really don't. Now, will they get rich? Will some of these people that promote this junk get rich? Yeah. But what's the point of getting rich if you sacrifice your soul, right? That's what they say in Christianity. There's some quote like, what's the point of of winning the world if you sacrifice your soul? So let's say you build some business that hurts people. Yeah, okay, you're rich in this life, but what about next life? Yeah. They don't think about that. So this is a good karma business, guys. We don't hurt people here. We don't hurt people. We help people. Digital products, so no animals are hurt, no people are hurt. Okay? It's a big difference, guys. You can promote anything, but karma's real. Karma's real. Doesn't matter who you are, guys. No one can escape karma. I don't care who you are. You can be the president, you can be a king, queen. Karma's still karma. Every action is a reaction. You do good things, you get good things. You do bad things, you get bad things, whether you like it or not. The universe doesn't care about like who you are, what you look like, what color skin you have. It doesn't care about your pronouns, the pronouns that you use. It only cares about the actions that you take. And you get rewarded you get rewarded for your actions, guys. Good or bad. You are creating your life. So if you're complaining about your life, well, you're the one creating it. Like you're the one creating it, guys. It's your thoughts, it's your actions that are creating your life. It's nobody else. Okay. That's why you gotta focus on what you want. Focus on where you want to go. That's why that people create vision boards. Like if you're not thinking about like if you don't have a vision board and you're not like meditating on where you want to go, well, good luck. Good luck, guys. There's a book called The Science of Getting Rich. Okay, it talks about this. You need a vision, right? You need a vision. You need to think about the things that you want. You got to ask the universe for what you got to tell the universe exactly what you want. Okay. If you don't know what you want, how are you going to get it? It's like if you don't know where you're going to go, if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? It's like you just like drive in a car with no like you have no direction. You have no like destination in mind. You just get in the car and start driving. Well, you can end up anywhere. It's the same thing. If you don't have a vision, you're just going to end up anywhere, guys. You're not going to. You got to have a crystal clear vision of what you want exactly. Like I know what I want. I want millions and millions of dollars. I want to drive. I want to have I want to have a 911 Porsche Turbo. So I go to Porsche's website and I look at Porsche Turbos and I imagine myself driving in the car. I create images of me on AI of me driving in like a 911 Porsche Turbo. And I would like to have a Ferrari, Roma, Spider, Lamborghini as well. I'm not a huge car guy, but I just think it's fun. Right? So I know what kind of cars I want to drive. Those are a couple of cars that I added to my list. The only reason I want a Porsche is because my friend has a Porsche and it was fun driving around in it. So I was like, okay, I'll take one too. And then I want to have like a nice little I just want to have like millions of dollars so I can just travel around, just go to like VIP events and VIP tickets and just stay in the nicest hotels, go to the nicest places in the world. That's exactly what I want. So I envision these things every day. I see this stuff every day. I see exactly what I want every day. I spend some time thinking about it. Now, a lot of people do the opposite. They think about what they don't like. They think about what they don't want. And then they get more of that. Because whatever you focus on, you get. So start focusing on what you want because you're probably not doing it. because most people don't. Because it takes a little effort. You got to actually think. Like most people don't want to think. I watched this video on Instagram yesterday, and this guy named Brian Tracy. He's like this like motivational, inspirational guru. He says if you have a problem in your life, just sit down for 30 minutes, complete silence, and what will happen is something inside of you, a voice will inside of you will like teach you how to will like tell you what you need to do to solve the problem. I'm gonna try that. I've never done that. Have you ever sat down for 30 minutes and just complete silence? See, that would be terrifying for some people because then you got to deal with your mind. And the mind is crazy because the mind's going to be like, do this, do this, do this, go here, do this, boop, ba, ba, boop, ba, boop, ba. See, I was a monk, guys. So I studied about this stuff. Like I studied about the mind. The mind's wild. They say we have like 70,000 thoughts every single day. So your mind's like, do this, go here, watch this, ba, 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 ba. People are not in control of their mind at all. People have no control. And then their mind is dragging them around the universe. It's like, go do this, do that, do that. So you like, I haven't tried this. I'm going to try it soon. I'm just going to sit down for 30 minutes, complete silence, and just see what happens. I'm going to focus on like, okay, how do I make millions of dollars? And I'm going to see what thoughts come to me. Now, is it going to be easy? Probably. I mean, it's going to be different. I mean, it's not hard. You just got to sit. I'm going to put a little timer, 30 minutes, and see what happens. And I'm going to see. I've never done this, but it sounds like a good idea. Anyways, guys, if you want to learn how to make $1,400 in a day, go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Christmas is coming up, guys. Like you can get some like crappy side hustle. You can do Uber, DoorDash. Ugh, gross, right? No offense, but like, yeah, I wouldn't want to do Uber or DoorDash because you have to drive your own car, and then you're getting paid peanuts. Like, no thanks. Like, why do you want to get paid peanuts? Like, why? Like, there's other ways to make money, guys. You don't have to get a job only. Like job is like one way to make money. It's not the only way to make money, guys. You can start a side business like this. Okay. So many people are posting, like promoting things. You can promote things too. I scroll on social media time to time just to see what's going on. And then I see so many people on like TikTok, they're selling all kinds of stuff, man. Some people in their lives are like dancing, like, hey, I don't even know what they're doing there, but like they're doing it because they're making money. They wouldn't be going live and doing this and dancing if they're not making money, guys. They're like acting, they're like DJs, like, yeah, thanks for coming in. Give me a flower. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I haven't tried that, whatever they're doing. I prefer just to learn like, real skills like sales and marketing. I prefer to do that. To each their own, right? But people are doing all kinds of stuff, guys, in their lives. They're selling all kinds of stuff. That's smart. That's smart. Like you should be doing things that can help your future, right? You should like if you're not rich, your number one goal should be rich because once you're rich, all your problems are solved. Pretty much. Like money solves like 99% of the problems. Like let's say you had $50 million. Let's say you had $50 million right now. How many problems would you really have? If I had $50 million right now, I would have no problems. My only problem would be like, should I go to Hawaii or should I go to Thailand or should I go to Bali? Like, which hotel should I stay in? That would be my only problem, guys, in life. Like, right? But now all my problems are based around money. All my problems in life, because I'm not rich yet, they're all based around money. Like, I don't have enough money to buy my Porsche. I don't have enough money to buy my dream house. I don't have enough money to like, live the life I want to live. Now think about your problems in life, guys. And how many of those problems are based around money? You'll see most of them are. You'll see most of your problems are based on money. So wouldn't it make sense to learn how to make money? Wouldn't it make sense to do that? Because that's what we teach you guys. We teach you how to make money at the end of the day. That's what we teach. We teach you how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. How to attract customers. Like once you're inside of our community, you get mentored and coached from 6 and 7 figure income earners. And we teach you how to attract customers. We teach you how to build multiple streams of income through like, affiliate marketing, creating your own offers, social media monetization. We got TikTok shop trainings coming in. We got all kinds of stuff we're adding in the future too. And you can make money reselling these programs. Okay. So there's like 3 people that buy these programs. One person, they just want to learn what we teach. They want to learn all the stuff that we teach, like digital marketing training. They want to learn this stuff. That's one buyer. Okay. The second buyer, It's someone who they just want to resell the programs. They don't really necessarily care about learning everything that we teach. They just want to resell the programs and make money like that. Okay, that's the second type of buyer. The third type of buyer is someone they want to do both. They want to learn all the things and they also want to resell the programs too. So that's me. Like I want to learn all this stuff. I want to learn how to build multiple streams of income, affiliate marketing, social media monetization. I want to learn all this stuff and I want to resell the programs too. So I'm the third type of buyer. So which buyer are you? Okay. Let's just say all you want to do is resell the programs. Well, you're going to have 5 income streams, or actually 10 income streams, because there's 5 in English and there's 5 in Spanish. So you're going to have, 10 different products that you can resell and you can earn 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 over and over again in English and in Spanish, because our business is in English and Spanish, guys. So you can get, you can market this all over the world because like the two of the main, like the most spoken languages, it's pretty much like it's English, it's Spanish, and it's like Chinese. These are like the top languages in the world. Okay. Maybe one day our program will be in Mandarin, Chinese, but right now it's in English and it's in Spanish. So you have thousands of customers out there, millions of customers out there that want these programs, guys. People want these programs. People want this business. Okay. How do I know that? Because we got 57,000 people inside of our community. 57,000 people purchase one of these programs, guys. Okay. Now, the only way you can join our community is by purchasing one of these programs. That's proof that it works. Because how do people discover these programs? Because somebody like me is out there marketing these programs. Okay. So you want proof? Like, does this business work? Is it possible to get customers? Is it possible to make $1,400 in a day? Yeah, the proof is the fact that we have 57,000 people in our community. That's the proof. But I'll show you some more proof. Let me show you inside of our community. We have this section called wins. Okay. So we have this community. It's called, it's inside of School. I don't know if you know what School is, but it's a platform where you can have communities. Okay. It's better than social media because social media has so many rules and regulations and it's better than social media in my opinion. But anyways, I'm not a big fan of rules and regulations. I'm not like a rules and regulations guys. I don't want people like telling me how to live my life. Like, I don't need a government. Like, I don't need a government telling me how to live. I don't need like a board. Like, I don't need a committee of people telling me how to live my life. I'm a freaking adult. Like, I don't need all these rules and regulations. I know like I shouldn't kill people. Like, I know that. Like, I know I shouldn't do bad things. Like, I don't need people telling me how to, like, I don't need people micromanaging my life. Okay. Yeah, let me show you proof, guys. 3 sales, 3 $300 sales and 1 $600 sale, guys. Okay. So there you go. Here's your proof. Right? She made 3 $300 sales and a $600 sale. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see another one, guys. Let's find another one for you. People post all kinds of things in here. Here's another one. This guy made 900, 600, and $100. He's from South Africa. So he made 26,000 South Africa rands. I don't even know what that means because I'm American, right? So I earn dollars. But we have a lot of people from South Africa inside of our community because they want those American dollars and they like this opportunity because they're smart, right? I think we have over 10,000 people from South Africa, something crazy. Okay. So look, this person made freaking 22,000 rands. Okay, so he made like 1,600 bucks, guys, in 24 hours. And I've seen this guy get sales a lot. This guy's consistently getting sales. Why? Because all you got to do is post content, guys. Post content, go live, and you can start having $600 days, $1,400 days. That's it. You just got to get out of your head. Stop overthinking it. Stop thinking like, what if I don't make any money? Because whatever you focus on, you get. So if you're thinking like, what if I don't make any money? What if I don't make any money? Well, you're not going to make any money because that's all you're thinking about. You got to focus on you just got to focus on getting your next sale, right? You just got to focus on getting better every day and focus on where you want to go. Like focus on how much money you want to make. Just visualize it. Like see how much money you want to make in your bank account, right? Like if you want to make $1 million, focus on making $1 million. That's it. You got to focus on what you want. Don't focus on what you don't like. Don't focus on what you don't want. If you could actually just do that, your whole life would change. But a lot of people, they can't do that. They can't do that. They struggle. They just focus on everything they don't like, and they focus on everything they don't want, and they cry and they complain and they moan. Okay, they bitch, they moan, they complain, and then they wonder why their life sucks because all they focus on is the sucky parts. They just focus on the suck, so they get more suck. If you focus on the good, you get more good. Okay, if you could just do that, if you could just learn this little thing from my life today, that would change your whole existence. Okay, if you could actually practice that, focusing on where you actually want to go instead of focusing on everything you don't like. But most people are the opposite. There's been studies, guys. Like most people think negatively. There's been all kinds of studies about this. They used to have positive news in the back in the day. They used to have positive news, but then they realized people prefer negative news. That's why. Why do you think there's so much negative news in the world? Because the networks are giving people what they want. People love the negativity, guys. That's why the networks give people negativity because that's what they want. That's what gets them ratings. That's how they make money. Now, if people loved positivity and happiness, then the networks would promote that stuff. People don't want that. It's crazy. It's sad, but it's true. So you gotta retrain your mind to focus on the good and stop focusing on the bad. You got to retrain your mind. A lot of it starts with awareness. When you start becoming aware of your thoughts, and then you can change them. Like a lot of everything starts with awareness, guys. Like even when you start an online business like this, like first you're going to become aware. Okay, I'm overworked and underpaid. I'm stressed out financially. I'm working too much. I'm not being paid what I'm worth. You're going to become aware that you have a problem. And then you're going to consider your options. You're going to think, okay, well, maybe I can go back to school, get a better job, or maybe I can, get a second job. That's a bad idea. So you already have one job that you don't like that doesn't pay you enough. And now you want to get another job. So now you have less time in your day. Now you're really overworked. That's what you want to do. Okay. So that's what some people do. They get like 2, 3 jobs, or you can start some kind of side hustle like this. And you can do like, you can start some side hustle, affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, whatever. So you're going to consider your options, right? If you want to make more money, you're going to consider your options. Going back to school, getting another job, or starting a side hustle, right? And then you're going to make a decision. Which one are you going to do? Are you going to go back to school? Are you going to get another job? Or are you going to start a side hustle? Everybody goes through this process, guys. Every single person on the planet. Awareness, consideration, decision, right? So now you might be thinking, maybe I'll try this business that I'm talking about, or you're thinking, maybe I'll try that business that this person is talking about, because people are promoting all kinds of businesses. So you're gonna consider your options, and then you're gonna make a decision. Now, just make sure you make the right decision, because not all businesses are created equal, guys. Not all make money online opportunities are created equal, right? For example, we're one of the very few businesses out there where you can earn 100% profit. Okay, so we're one of the very few, guys. Most, like if you do affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing, you're going to earn anywhere from like 10 to 80% profit. Okay, most of them are lower, but here we earn 100% profit. Like if you do multi-level marketing, same thing. Like the average like business, they only earn like 10 to 30% profit. Okay, I've done a lot of these businesses. Like I've done affiliate marketing, I've done multi-level marketing. So I have experience of this. Like I did this multi-level marketing business at one point, and I was selling a green drink. Okay. It was like a green powder drink. It sold for around 70 bucks. Okay. But every time I got a sale, I only got to keep around $14. You see the difference? I would get a sale and keep $14, which is not very good. So I would have needed 100 customers just to make $1,400. But now all I need is one customer. I just need one customer and I make $1,400. You see the difference? That is the difference, guys. So would you rather hustle to try to get 100 customers, or would you rather hustle just to get one customer? Now, I prefer to hustle just to get one customer. That's me. Call me crazy. But see, when I did multi-level marketing, I wasn't getting a lot of sales either. Like I only got a few sales. So I like made nothing. But the multi-level marketing company, they were charging me like monthly fees. Okay, that's how they make their money. Okay. So a lot of these businesses out there, they're going to have monthly fees. We don't have any monthly fees, guys. You can build your business with zero monthly fees. Crazy. So that's what makes us different than most opportunities. The fact that we earn 100% profit, the fact that you don't have to create anything, you get your own automated business, like you get your own sales funnel, your own website, you get everything you need to be successful. And then all you got to do is set up your business, and then you follow a 2-hour workday. So all you do every day is just post content and go live. That's all I do, guys. This is what I do to build my business. And I made thousands of dollars, multiple 5 figures. I post content on social media. Like I do short form videos and I do long form videos on YouTube. I do short. That's all I do. I post content on social media and I go live. That's how I made multiple 5 figures. That's how I made thousands of dollars. Okay. So that's proof that it works. Because if one person can do it, anybody can do it. Right? It's true. But we've created over 100 6-figure incrementers inside of our community, guys. Like over 100 people that made, I think it's around 120. Like 120 people inside of our community have made over 6 figures. 120. So nobody on this planet can tell me this business doesn't work. It works. It works if you do the work and you follow the process. Because like we teach you how to post 3 pieces of content a day, but we also teach you how to create like relatable content that's going to connect with people. Right? Here's an example of creating relatable content. You can talk about something that you're experiencing in your life, that other people are probably experiencing too. Like for example, if I'm promoting this business, I would say like, do you have to look at your bank account before you buy things? How long do you want to have to do that? Wouldn't you rather learn how to make money online and live a life of freedom? Well, I discovered a way to do that. I discovered a way to make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again with an automated business. All you got to do is set it up. You plug into our community for training and support. Then you follow a 2-hour workday. You post content, you go live, you attract customers, and then your automations do the rest. So if you're done being overworked and underpaid, and if you're ready to live a life of freedom, then just drop a 1 and I'll send you the blueprint details. So you can just say content like this over and over again. You could say that in a million different ways. So that's all you got to do. You just got to do little talking videos, 7-second videos with words on the screen. That's what you do. That's what you get. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. So choose your hard, guys. Like every job that I've worked is harder than this. Every single job. I've been like, I've had a paper route, waited tables, busboy, dishwasher, worked at clubs, landscaping. Every single job that I did in my life is harder than this, guys. All you have to do is post content and go live from the comfort of your house. And you can make $1,400 in a day. That's it. So if you want to make $600, $900, and $1,400 in a day, go to 7figuremonk.com, guys. There's a link in my bio. Okay. Check it out. Check out the business. It can change your life. At least you should take a look. At least you can look. You can learn something new. If you go to my website, if you actually read through it and you actually watch the videos and you read the PDF that I send you that teaches you how to make 10K in 30 days, you'll learn something new. You'll know more than other people know, because not everybody knows this, guys. They have no idea what digital marketing is. They have no idea, what a sales funnel is. They don't know how to do any of this stuff. So if you actually learn this stuff, you know more than like 99% of people in the world. 99% of people in the world, guys, they don't know how to do this stuff because they never try. Okay. They don't know how to build an email list. They don't know how to post content on social media to attract customers. They don't know how to make money in their sleep. Not because they're lazy, not because they're dumb. It's just because they choose to focus on other things. Instead of like learning how to build a business, they choose to watch Netflix. Okay. That's just why. That's why. Choices, 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 my friends. Okay. So I'm going to go. YouTube, it's been real. I'll see you on the next one. Okay.